Oh, it just won't stop. It just won't stop. And like, it is the funniest thing in the
What if I told you that in just 36 minutes, one player sold out an entire arena? What if I told you that sitting courtside can cost as much as $45,000? Not for the NBA or the Super Bowl, but for a single lady who has made basketball her career. What's her name? Caitlin Clark is the walking sold, the queen of the court, and the face of the new age. This performance made Carver Hawkeye Arena the most popular venue for women's sports. Meanwhile, Angel Reese was investigating a silent arena when he came across something bad. There are rows and rows of empty, unfilled chairs, and the $29 tickets are gathering dust. Clearance items on a shelf that isn't kept up.
WNBA Rookie of the Year and the greatest of all time, number 22, Caitlin Clark.
Even though they were not present for the full huge game. This is a master lesson in figuring out who is actually filling the house and who is simply creating noise in the hallway. It's not only basketball. Let's now discuss Angel Reese, who is credited for helping to popularize women's basketball. However, her purported admirers pulled a Houdini and vanished when she arrived for a match versus Brazil. As said in the group text, "Don't show up, it's just Brazil." Everyone seems to have gotten it. After leg day, the seats were as deserted as a vegan's refrigerator. While Caitlin Clark is out there making venues appear like the Super Bowl.
So many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been doing this for 2 years now. And understanding, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People pulling up to games, we got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on, be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game. Kennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time. And luckily,
VIP Hunger Games fans are spending $45,000 to watch Angel Reese battle from the sidelines. Be supporters adore it like a soggy Tuesday high school play. Individuals, the data on StubHub, Vivid Seats, and Geek Seats is relentless. Clark's tickets start at, $540. If you're lucky, that is. Reese's tickets, meanwhile, are $29 and come with a deal that says buy one, get 5 free. In the Sahara, that did mature like milk. Because the receipts are as obvious as Clark's famous threes when it comes to who has really packed stadiums. As if Drake were replacing her, Caitlin Clark is selling out. She embodies a movement, a strong message, and a walking economic boost. She is not merely a player. She was Harrington's obsession. Marvel would cast her fans as the next Ghost Rider if they were any more invisible. Are you sick and tired of packed stadiums? Do you enjoy having space to stretch and being by yourself? Attend an Angel Reese show where the atmosphere is melancholy and the chairs are open. Look, the goal here is to determine who is actually improving in the sport, not to disparage any individual. Caitlin Clark is more than simply a wave rider. She is the wave, the earthquake, the tsunami, and the main event. Angel has fire, drama, and style, but she doesn't have $45,000 superfans or 36-minute sellouts. Not even close. The plan is being revised by Caitlin Clark. With her devastating handles and lethal range, she is bringing women's sports from Iowa to the professional ranks with those waiting in line to witness history.
WNBA Rookie of the Year and the greatest of all time, number 22, Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese. Perhaps she should also take a master class on stadium packing. The WNBA did not sign Caitlin Clark, let's face it. The entire league was awakened when she struck it like a missile. The largest attraction, the most sought-after ticket in town, and the major draw are her games. Do you remember how the arena used to fill up when LeBron came to your city? It is indeed Caitlin, Now, how much do the tickets cost? Not on the charts. A good ticket for the majority of WNBA games will run you between $30 and $60. However, ticket resale websites such as Vivid Seats, StubHub, and Geek Seats go into overdrive when Caitlin Clark is in town. Courtside expenses might cost you $45,000. VIP treatment, if it costs $540 to breathe her air, you'll feel like $1,000,000. Baby, that's demand like the NBA Finals. The intriguing personality of Caitlin Clark is the reason. She performs in addition to playing basketball.
Harrington all over her. Clark eyes up. Bounces to Boston. Boston 1-1 with Jones. Will flip it in.
As if it were a layup, she is lifting up from the logo. Don't focus on dimes. For days, swagger. All of them. It feels like a highlight reel of a game. She possesses Bird's vision, Steph Curry's range, and Taylor Swift's marketing prowess. Do you want anything else? The jersey she had on? Every venue she enters is effectively a sold-out package of economic stimulus when she's there. She says, "You're welcome," highlighting the league as a whole rather than just filling seats. Don't let the WNBA logo fool you. Fans are there for other reasons. They're not purchasing a top-notch team game for $540. Caitlin going nuclear is what they want to see. As if it were casual exercise, they want to watch her be struck from downtown, drop 30, and break her ankles. Clark's games are the center of people's entire social lives, including their weekends and attire. Even though they are still experiencing problems filling their seats, some WNBA clubs are giving away free tickets along with a pizza package. TV ratings? Up. Sales of jerseys are soaring. Impressions on social media? Not on the charts. Thanks to Caitlin Clark, the WNBA is on the verge of a major surge in demand. She has become a game changer, turning athletes into celebrities. Her presence not only garners admiration, but also inspires a devoted fan base, a group of believers who are now showing up with high expectations and deep pockets. All eyes are on her, and the spotlight is firmly on Caitlin, not the other way around.
Trying to push. Mitchell, another high archer swish. Leave up high, Boston pick, roll, and...
In fact, Caitlin Clark has become the most beloved player in the WNBA, and it's not even a close race. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, who has recently earned her own share of attention, is still carving out her place in the conversation. Despite a twist in the narrative, Angel's impact on the game cannot be ignored. Congratulations to her, no doubt. But let's be honest, Angel earned her moment, not from the bench, but by proving her value through every minute spent on the court. The storyline took a turn, but the effect was undeniable. Her presence, even in quieter moments, was a statement. When Brazil took the court, the defense was formidable, and missed layups became part of the journey. A former fan shared an interesting tidbit about the early days of WNBA games. During nationally televised matches, staff members would often wait outside, desperately urging fans to purchase inexpensive tickets just to fill the seats and ensure the stadium appeared full on camera. Wintrust Arena, with its sizable capacity of 10.3 thousand, could easily look empty unless there was a surge in attendance. Typically, I'd have passed on such offers, but on one occasion, I decided to bite and paid just $35 for a ticket. For courtside seats, it felt like a fair deal. That moment came during Game 4 of the 2021 WNBA Finals, a game that ended with the Sky's long-awaited victory.
Literally hitting the goodie right now. Literally goodieing. Super goodie, super good.
As soon as the final whistle blew, I rushed onto the court to join in the celebration, hoisting the trophy with the team and their devoted fans. I spent much of the game glued to my phone, barely looking around. It was a unique experience, one that mirrored what many others felt during their time at the arena. The energy was electric, the excitement palpable. The WNBA's supposed face was in full view, and it wasn't hard to see why it sparked so much discussion. One player who has become a true game changer is Caitlin Clark. She's not just a scorer, she's a force multiplier on the court. The moment Clark steps onto the floor, the entire game shifts. Her mere presence elevates the energy and basketball IQ of everyone around her. Her teammates know they can always count on her. She's the one they can turn to at just the right moment, with no hesitation. It's clear that when Clark is on the floor, every play feels more purposeful and precise. It's her precision, vision, and leadership that make her not just a player, but the heartbeat of her team. Watching her execute on the court is nothing short of a masterclass in basketball strategy and execution. Caitlin Clark's court vision is nothing short of supernatural. She reads defenses with the precision of a seasoned chess player, predicting player movements before they even make a cut and threading passes through impossibly tight spaces. It's like she can see the game unfolding several steps ahead, making her a playmaker of the highest order. But her impact doesn't stop at the highlight reels. She elevates everyone around her. Teammates who typically struggle with rhythm suddenly find themselves sinking shots, their confidence soaring. Players who once operated in the shadows now bask in the spotlight, not because they've changed, but because Caitlin knows how to showcase their skills. She is the heartbeat of her team, setting the tempo, orchestrating the flow, and making what would normally be high-pressure decisions look effortless. It's her ability to build momentum, inspire trust, and hold every player to a higher standard that sets her apart. Her influence goes beyond mere stats. When Caitlin is on the court, the entire team plays with more intensity, faster, smarter, cleaner. They move with purpose and hustle with energy, knowing they are held to the highest expectations. And just when you think she couldn't get any better, she takes her game to a new level. Caitlin recently upped her training regimen, making her a more formidable force than ever. Her range now extends beyond the arc, and she can comfortably knock down shots from nearly anywhere, starting well beyond half court. Her footwork is sharper, her release quicker, and her fitness levels have surged. Caitlin can outrun defenders, surprising them with her change of pace. Just when they think she's slowing down, she's already at full speed again, making them pay for underestimating her. Her shot, absolutely lethal. It's no longer just a threat, it's a weapon. Her movements are irregular. Her attitude was harsh. She cannot be doubled without sacrificing an easy bucket elsewhere. If you don't want to be humiliated, you can't play her one-on-one. She has evolved into the type of player that is impossible to predict or plan with. Furthermore, none of this is taking place in a vacuum. Victories, ticket sales, increased television, higher ratings, and a new benchmark for greatness in women's basketball are the results of this. Caitlin Clark is not just performing at a high level, but also changing the definition of excellence. Perhaps Angel would spend less time on social media and more time avoiding layups. She will give her team fewer points, rants. For more updates, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You are if you like this video.